Welcome back to episode 2 on the Welsknight Patreon server. I'm Jojo Analoa, and after the last episode, I spent some time getting geared up, and I moved back to the village that's closest to spawn. This is kind of the house I've claimed behind me, and you can see we got some sheep and cows and a bunch of other stuff I'm going to show you real quick. In between episodes, somebody found another fortress, and I followed the path to it, and didn't really like the bridge that I saw. Was not feeling brave. So I turned around and went home. And instead, I decided to start mapping the world. Did some exploring, some caving, even got a skull catalyst and a double kill. Today the plan is to work on the Nether Hub. You can see I have my diamond armor. Pretty good enchantments so far. Nothing, not fully enchanted yet, but a lot of people have done a lot of work on the server. But that first day somebody beat the dragon. Oh yeah, they started this map and then somebody went and finished it. I put this chest here and was like, yeah, if anybody wants to work on it, yeah, they went to town. And then somebody built a mob farm over here. There was an iron farm that was already built, which was part of the why I came back here. Villagers helped spread this farm out a little bit. Yeah, pretty decent iron farm, for a small area. Got quite a bit. And then I helped build the melon and pumpkin farm there. But yeah, this is how we got most of our emeralds and geared up. And they have this tree farm. Yep, see? Beat the Ender Dragon. And then, yeah, people have been putting elytras in here. And I think I'm going to wait on getting an elytra. I could just grab one of those and then fly to the end and find another one. But I'm going to still try to take it slow. Even though I have diamond gear, I'm going to wait on shulker boxes and wait on an elytra for a while. Actually, I'm hoping that we'll be able to update to the bundles of bravery thing, and I'll use bundles instead of shulker boxes for it as long as I can, as long as I can stand it. But I'm already going to have an inventory problem. Like my ender chest is full of random stuff, and then there's no way to group them, and then I'm going to need a lot of materials for what I plan to do today. So Luna had an idea for the Nether Hub of basically making it a reverse of the ruined portals in the overworld. So it's like ruined portals when the overworld is spilling over into the Nether. I think that's pretty cool. I am a big fan of making things spawn proof, so I was trying to play with how do I do that and make it spawn proof. And then also the Nether tunnels, we were talking about putting rails in, and I like ice boats too. So did a little sketch of what the main tunnels might look like, and then I made the archways spread out pretty far, so that way people, if their branch comes off anywhere in the middle, they have a lot of room to kind of figure out how best to connect their tunnel to the main hub. The other idea I had for the hub, and maybe other places in the Nether, are using everybody's loving the wind charge boosters and elevators. So I was thinking about doing something like that, and then somebody in the Discord, we laughed about how it was basically like Mario, and I could basically make little pipes that go, you step on a a wind charge thing, and then it shoots you up a pipe, and then you're on the nether roof, or maybe you have a pipe that goes down out of the main safe hub area into the open nether, and then you have another launcher down below that helps you get back up. Now I need a lot of stone, and I need to dig out most of the area around the hub. I think I want to start with a stone generator since the last clip. I expanded this house a little bit and officially put my name on it. Yeah. And then back here, this was what I initially started out as a mine, but then there's a community mine, so we should be using that instead. So I kind of converted this to, we have a stone generator here. Anybody on the server can use that. Then I have a small cactus farm going, small smelter set up, got some, and then lava so we can fuel our furnaces. And then really, really small dripstone. Yeah, that's manual. Yeah, so I've been mining this quite a bit and taking it over to Nether, where we've been working on the Nether Hub. Oh yeah, and I slabbed up a bunch of this. I was like, man, I'm using a lot of food just going up this all the time. So I slabbed it and created some paths or extended paths. So yeah, walking through a little bit nicer. See, the hub is much more spacious now. We got rid of a few spawn places from the ceiling. There might still be more that we need to clean up, but yeah, you can see the start of the full shape of each of the tunnels, and we got banners. So this is the west tunnel. It's gonna be yellow. That's what I set up there. And then south, it's green. East is red. There, north is pink. And I chose those colors because there was talk in the Discord at one point about making them themed based on the Mario characters. So Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi, and Wario. They don't have to be themed that way. I chose it in case people did actually want to go down that route. We're still on theme. But yeah, I know we also want to, and I think these themes can work together, making these portals in the hub look like the overworld is spilling over. So yeah, this one I started to kind of do it. I think there's definitely some more detail we can add to that. And then I think we'll do the same with this one at some point that goes to the village. And then I was also thinking it makes sense to, if these are like little, almost like ruined portals that come from the overworld, we want to keep the nether theme. So I was thinking we're going to grab some netherrack from over here. It makes sense to have like little bits of the nether, this is all slabbed up, but it doesn't have to be all flat. I did make this super open because I wanted you to be able to fly around it with an elytra. And that's why the tunnels are so big too. Elytra flying's just going to be super easy. I'm sure there's somebody out there on the server that can decorate this nicer. I am going to put in some arches. I need to gather some copper, so we're going to do that a little bit later. But I was thinking, people want to decorate these areas a little bit. We're just going to do something like lopsided shape here. This doesn't have to all be slabbed like it is. We can decorate it. I'm just going to try to do something. Let's say we had a tree like this, and then I think we can still spawn proof this. And all right, so then we'll use carpet on top. That should spawn proof this. So that should take care of the top there. Something like this. Just as an example, I'm sure other people can come up with something that looks a lot better than that. But so I built up some of these walls over here to go towards the ceiling with netherrack. Originally I was going to do all stone, but then I'm like, if we want this vibe that this is an overworld, a portal from the overworld spilling out into the nether, it kind of has to look like the nether. So I'm thinking of keeping the walls netherrack. And what I do have arrows. How did that spawn? So it spawned over here and flew up. So the other good news is the anti-griefing prevents gas from actually blowing up any of this stuff, so they're not nearly as dangerous. It's only the early hoglins I have to really worry about. Gas can knock you off of things if you're wide, but the hoglins are the ones that destroyed me. In fact, I did fall in during this process of slabbing all this up. I did fall into lava once and lose my stuff, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so in the ceiling, I think I want to leave it that way, and just if we see a spot that's spawning things, we can break it as long as so right up there's like a cave or something. So I'll probably have to clear that out or fill it in or something. Still trying to figure out the best way to work on these. I almost think, since it's so tall, I think I scaffold up here, stand on that layer, and then dig out everything above it and place stone. Yeah. Oh, and there's going to be ice. I also have a rough idea of how the tracks are going to be. So eventually these slabs are going to come up, and we're going to lay rails. And I was going to have some kind of station in this area somewhere where you can get in a minecart, press a button, and then it takes you off. And then on this side, it's going to come back this way and go in, eject you from the minecart, break the minecart, and then send it back over to this so you can reuse the minecart. But then we're going to have ice here and here. So I do have some ice, but I don't think I have nearly enough. And to make the ice spawn proof, you got to put buttons on it. But the thing I found with the buttons is if lava falls, destroys your buttons. So kind of got to clear out above before you place your buttons. So putting ice down isn't going to be nearly as bad as digging the rest of those tunnels. So yeah, that's what we've got going on here at the Nether Hub. The other thing I was thinking going along the Mario theme is we could have Mario pipe that you can jump in and fall down powdered snow or something. And then I want to do breeze launchers that launch you back up through the pipe. And eventually I want one. So we could have some that go down. We could have some that go up, because eventually I want to have one that goes up into the nether roof. So I need to blast a hole in that. I was also thinking of, I don't know that we'll do this, but we could use nether brick to make some kind of parkour way to get up places if you don't have an elytra. So I was going to go to a trial chamber, steal a bunch of copper from there. Just remembered, I should show people, you used to go to the nether fortress and the end from that tunnel, but I've moved both of those. The portal to the end is broken down that way. The new way is down this west tunnel. this is probably the first time I'm going to put ice down because it'll be nice to get this done. So yeah, it was kind of windy before. This is the one to the end. And I raised them up because, I was trying to figure out how to do this to join these tunnels. But if the rails are going to be on this level, you don't want to really have them broken off by a tunnel. So I think the rails will continue. And then if you're going this way, you jump up and then down this way is the Nether fortress. So, okay, this trial chamber is not far away. It looks like somebody else has already been here too. Don't see any tunnels yet. Wait, here's something. Doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so I think I'm going to start here. Just work my way down. This is my first solo trial chamber. And this is on hard mode, so it's a little different than the one I did on Boon's Candy Club. There's the brick. So there's a spider spawner somewhere around here that I have not seen spiders for. Gotta get that copper. Can't let that despawn. Okay, so there's two. There's a spider. Did I activate them both? Let's take care of it. Let's just do this. Let's just go down there and do it. I only see the two. I don't even think these are the poisonous kind. Oh, there's... Okay, bread. My inventory is full already. Oh, I'll take these. I don't need... Came for copper. What are you? Spiders. All spiders. Key. Take those. More keys. Prioritizing these blocks because they turn into 4, so they stack better. Okay, my inventory is pretty darn full. That's quite a bit of copper. Oh, somebody was here because I didn't build that stone bridge. Was this? This looks like me. Yeah, this was me. Out we go. Okay. I mean, that already looks way better than just the stone. But, yeah, I'm sure somebody could even improve it even more. And then I was going to create yellow numbered banners every time there's a thing. So that way we can use an address system. I really like that. Yeah, as soon as I have numbers, I can put in where like a lectern with a book to say west, whatever is this. At some point when I go to the nether roof, don't think I'm going to do that this episode. I need to get some TNT and some pistons together. But yeah, say like here, rough idea is what I'm thinking. To spawn proof it, and you can jump it. So yeah, from slab. So this one would go. Then it would be level, and I'd probably black carpet on top of everything. I don't know if I'm going to do pressure plate or I think in the corners. Yeah, so the one bummer is when you come down. If you fall down through this hole, or maybe we have separate up and down. So that way, like, the ones you can jump up onto from here are launchers. And then we have taller one that is a drop down. So you can, you're going to jump off of it from here and not take fall damage. But like, and then the opposite above the roof. So like when it launches you up and you land on top of one that's like 2.5 blocks tall. So that way when you jump off, you can't just jump back in without like jump boost and then come down here and fall to your death, because I can't protect the dispensers unless I dropped everything down one here and then we powdered snow on top of it all. This is what I was thinking. Powdered snow with carpet. And then in the very center, so you'd see the powdered snow from here. And then the center would be composter and droppers. I don't know. I'm definitely going to play with it a little bit. And that might not be a final location. And just to kind of get an idea, and maybe people have other, ideas for what to put around here, how to lay things out. But yeah, I think that we have the 2 main portals in here. And I slabbed this up. I think it can come down. I don't know. And we're going to decorate this portal. I think this was just temporary. Anyway, I think that does it for this episode. I'm going to be continuing working on this for a little bit longer. But yeah, have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.